So it's my last year of university, and this is like my last term, and it's really sad, but it's also really exciting. And even this term, even though it's like my last term and I've been doing this for 5 years now, I like still get addicted to all those productivity videos on YouTube about how to come up with the best organization and how to do this and how to do that. And every time it never works for me. They're always way too complicated and way too overwhelming, and I just needed something simple that worked. And I've used the same thing every year, so I don't know why. I was like, this thing that worked perfectly fine for me last year, I should try to change it. I wanted to do all the like crazy Notion stuff, and I do use Notion, but not for assignment management. I actually have this really simple system that I'm going to share with you guys today that is like my favorite way to organize my university life. It's the same thing I've used for all my university, and I love it. It's very simple, not hard to learn at all, and yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you open it up. This is the template that I actually have shared. It's linked down below if you want to give it a try. But yeah, so it's kind of set up for my original class, and I have 7 classes. So it has 7 classes, and then in each one you have your assessment, grade, the weight, and then the grade times weight. So all you need to do the first day classes start is get your syllabus for each class, write the name of all your classes along the top, and then write down the assignments and weighting. That's all you need to do for the first day. So I'll do like, if you have like a assignment, and maybe you have like 4 of them, but you don't know that yet. So normally like what I'll do is I'll just write assignments like that, and then mid-term, and then final. And then you just put like, say you had a 50% final, and then 30% midterm, and then you just delete all the rest of the percentages because they're not needed. And then once you've done that, you can just hide these 2 rows, and it just makes it cleaner because you don't actually really need those rows. Once you've done that, it will calculate your grade at the bottom. Once you start adding grades, 80, and then it has your grade at the bottom. With like assignments and labs though, I do like to split them up into each assignment because normally they'll get a grade for each one, but normally at the beginning, you're not necessarily told how many assignments there'll be, so I'll just put it as 1. But once I figure out, oh, there's 5 assignments, then I'd split that up. Okay, let's take a look at an example. So I'm going to show, this is my assignment tracker for my 4A study term. So this was last September, so September. And this is what it looked like, well, after I'd gone through and added all of the percentages, weight, and then also the assignments. So basically what I do is once I add everything into each class, I just copy and paste all the assignments into the due dates part, add what class it is, due date, and then I'll color it in. If you look at the colors, there's like custom colors, and the custom light colors is what I use over there, just so it's a little bit easier to see the text. And then you can highlight it all, sort, and then advanced sort, and then sort by date, and then it will organize it all. If I don't have dates, I just leave them in there still so I know they're coming up, but I just leave them at the bottom so that once I get the dates for things, I can add that. One thing I like to do as well is once I've done something, I like to highlight it in gray. That just helps me know that it's done. I also remove it from the due dates, but also just having it in gray knows that you can kind of see how much of the stuff for the class you've completed. Let me know down below if other universities do this, but honestly, we don't get a lot of our grades back, especially for lab classes. Like, we will not get those grades back until basically we get the full mark in the class, which stresses me out because I like to track and see how I'm doing in classes. So it's kind of stressful when you don't get your grades back. But yeah, at the very, very end, I also have a total term grade calculator. So I have it so it will calculate your total grade at the end, but you do have to probably change this because it's like, right now it's set up that each class is worth 0.5. So if you have a 0.5 class, you'd have to change that and then divide by the sum of the credits. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's my simple assignment tracking strategy in university that I've used for years. I just wanted to share it because, I don't know, I really like it, and I think it's really simple and easy to learn and isn't that like overwhelming, whereas I think there's a lot of videos out there that can be a little too overwhelming with the amount of steps and stuff, and they can be fun and they can work for people, but I just wanted to share one of my strategy that maybe will work for some people. Let me know if it works for you, but yeah, bye.